the whole idea for the Soft Girl Summer Fest, I was like, yo, all female lineup with music artist performances and DJs. We had Marv that went crazy. CB5 DJ'd. For the artists, we had T Smokes. Shout out to. We had Nicola. We had Big Bag. I performed, and it was like,
man,
I know what God did with me. I know how He put this light inside of me and made me be this person.
So I know my bitch want me to get that mink coat. Hey, bottles for the bitches over at Winko. I do too much, baby. I can't be no Winko.
What's going on, world? We back with an episode from JOCTOBER Podcast. I'm your host, Jock Smith. Keep liking, subscribe, hitting that link button. Back with an episode with your favorite co-host. Got my boy Pierce. You know I always bring somebody special to the show, man. Got one of your favorite artists. Look, one of your favorite. Mike stole your lady. I'm got my boy Deezy in the building. What's up, brother?
Yeah, what's the vibes, man? You already know what's popping, man.
What's up, bro?
I'm in the spot, man.
You know, this is a family-oriented podcast episode right here, man. You know, this is special, man.
This shit is fire, bro.
You know, this is a good one, Brody. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, we gotta catch you when I can.
Coming, hey, for real, bro. For real.
You know, I want to start off to it, bro. I ain't gonna waste no time, man.
What's up?
A lot of people might not know you from the East Coast.
Come on.
Let's talk about that East Coast journey, bro. What got you here to Cali, man?
Damn, bro. Crazy thing. Really, it was football. But like when I was a kid, right? My dream was always to do like acting and music. Always, bro. Like from when I was in like probably like third or fourth grade, I was playing instruments. So I've been playing instruments, play like 7 different instruments growing up.
Okay.
From fourth grade all the way to like senior year in high school. And they cut my music program. But going into high school, I went to like the top music school in New York, in the city. And like, yeah, I got in. I had to audition playing the trumpet. And I was playing football as well because I was doing Pop Warner, and then I transferred and went to Bayside High School and did that. I was doing both. But yeah, so my dream was always like, after football, acting, music, everything. I just didn't know what I was going to do with music.
I see.
Like, bro, like my junior year when they cut the program, they were like, psh. Like people were saying, I mean, what was you going to do with music anyways? You know, you can't make it in music. You know how it be when you're from like a city, like, it's like a crab in a barrel thing. So every
options that people think you can make it up.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, what was you gonna do? And at the time, I wasn't rapping, I wasn't singing, so I was just playing instruments. Like I knew music theory, or I was studying all this stuff, and it was like, yo, like you're not gonna do no shit with music. So it's like, for me, I was like, okay, you from a city, so it's like you damn near can only do one thing. Like y'all seen High School Musical?
Yeah.
It's like stick to the stuff you know.
Yeah.
Nigga, like that's really how I.
It was a real job.
That's a fact. No, I felt like
it was a job clique.
It was like, bro, I'm doing music, but I'm playing football. They cut the music program, so now we just got like an elective type of thing. And I hold music so near and dear to my heart, but like football was going somewhere. I'm getting awards and shit like that. And then, bro, my junior year, I moved to varsity halfway through sophomore year. Junior year, and I'm playing corner, I'm playing DB, and I'm playing receiver. My junior year, bro, I led the league in interceptions. I got an award. I'm in the record books in my high school for that. And I got an award for that shit. So now I'm a DB type nigga, right? So I'm on YouTube. I'm out at YouTube University, bro.
Yeah, who was you watching?
Niggas back then. Back then I was YouTube, Syracuse's DB team, LSU's DB shit. Okay. Tyrann Mathieu, it's a Morris Claiborne. No.
Claiborne, yeah.
Morris Claiborne. They had
Tre'Davious White.
Boom.
So Mills, all them dudes.
I'm YouTubing all these. I couldn't afford. I didn't have ladders or this stuff, so I had tiles in my basement. So I would use those as ladders, and then the weights that I had, like, bro, I was using like I would put them on stools, and like I put like a little thing to kind of like pillows to kind of be like the bench press thing. So I'm like getting it out the mud really, and teaching myself how to play, and nobody really shout like my coaches. Shout out to my coaches, but like they wasn't like helping me really get to the next level type stuff. My grades weren't straight A's, you know what I'm saying? So I was on Google looking up stuff, and I saw a DB factory thing. And I'm like, yo, this field look nice. This must be in Long Island or New Jersey or Connecticut. I'm like, yo, this turf look fire. I'm like, so I messaged the dude, and I'm like, yo, man, I want to come to, during the summer, I want to come to your joint. And he hit me back, and we're tapping, and I sent him my film. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I do stuff over here. And I'm like, wait a minute. You where? Bro, he's in California.
What up, bro, man? What's up, bro? Man, I'm gonna have to call you back, bro. What? I'm gonna have to call you back. Madone going on, man. This episode of JOCTOBER Podcast is brought to you by Madone. Check out Madone for the newest trend in streetwear. Madone blends in classic styles, modern ink, aesthetic vintage designs, and more. Madone is USA made at your local source in San Francisco, California. Every item is unique, including hand stitching, tags, cuts, and more. Shop at Madone with our 20% off discount code using JOCTOBER. Visit www.madone.com. Once again, that's www.madone.com using our discount code JOCTOBER. If it ain't Madone, you doing it wrong. It's that simple. Go get that.
So I'm like, Cali, I'm like, oh, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go to, like, that was like a dream for us.
Yeah.
UCLA, USC, it's like,
bro,
it sound good on NCAA, but we ain't going out there. So, boom, we just stayed in contact. And throughout my senior year, he's like, man, like, I love the way you developing. If you don't have no options, you can do JUCO out here.
Yeah.
And they get people out. So he told me about Pierce College of the Canyons, and some other thing. So I'm like, I bet I'm trying to hit people up because, like, I think there's a rule that they can't reach out to you. Something like there's some sort of stipulation that they can do. So this is what I did, bro. Long story short, I went on Facebook because at the time you emailing all these coaches. I sent mad emails out, like thousands, but I'm emailing these coaches. But I'm like, I'm gonna go on Facebook. I'm gonna add the players.
Okay.
I added the players. At Pierce College, one of the top quarterbacks was Nick Arbuckle. Shout out to him. He went to the league and everything, but he just won the Grey Cup with Toronto. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my bro Scott, man. B. Scott, you out there too. But I'm emailing all these dudes. This dude named Jalen Strong, he went to transfer to ASU. Then he went to Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah, Jalen Strong. I remember. The receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emailing all these dudes, right? Then they start getting back to me. Yo, your film is fire. Yo, like, this is tough. Like, I think you could boom, boom, boom. So the quarterback found a way to kind of get my film out to so-and-so.
Okay. They
They reached out, and then I kind of had a plug to go kind of damn near visit the school. So now I'm like, wait a minute. Dreams turned to reality. I told my mom. She was like, nah. That night, bro, I had to go and, like, I wrote, like, a whole plan down and sat my mom down in the room and was like, this is my plan. I want to go. I'm 17 at the time. I want to go to college out there. I was going to visit. And then the rest was history. Like, I did JUCO. JUCO was rough.
I
Like,
did
you
that
already know
JUCO shit, yeah.
You know the vibes.
That shit,
JUCO was crazy.
peanut butter and jelly and shit,
Man,
boy.
and a ramen, bro. It's like every night.
That shit every day.
But that's how I ended up coming out to Cali. So it was originally football. But in the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to transition and, you know what I'm saying, catapult with, like, music and, like, acting and stuff.
Right. That, bro,
Yeah.
what a journey. I ain't gonna lie, though.
It's wild.
Shout out to
I
Deuce
ain't
for
know
letting you
that
come, too,
Hey,
man.
for real, bro.
What
Look,
you
man.
think that did for, like, your, like, discipline? Like, being at a young age, like 17, bro, being able to, like, basically put something together where it's like, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna do this for a certain amount of months, I'm gonna do this and this.
Word.
And basically planning your life out, or even, like, shit, you saying lifting weights or doing drills on the tiles in your basement. Like, what do you feel like that did, like, for your discipline, for your life? Like, not even just football, but, like, music, you know, like, or even shit. We was in school, like, what you feel like having that, what do you feel like that did for, like, your discipline, really? Like,
That's a fire question. Damn. I think, man, I think what it did was, like, at the time, I'm keeping it stacked, bro. I didn't even peep it. Like, my pops passed when I was 13, right? So, like, for me, my promise was to, for real, my promise was to, like, make sure I'm doing it for my mom and my sister. Okay. So when he passed, bro, I wasn't, like, too open. I wasn't, like, too open with my feelings. So, like, for me, it was, like, it was not so much crying and being sad. It was, like,
necessity.
watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to lock in. So, like, I was getting, like, bro, it was, like, a thirst, and I was quenching my thirst with the hard work that I was doing, with the grinding. Bro, I go home, Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson, you know what I'm saying? On repeat. Like, I'm talking about that discipline. So I think it was, like, the hunger just made me have that. It was like a routine thing, bro. I was waking up at like 3:30 in the morning, cooking breakfast. I got to my school. I left at like 4:30 maybe. Got to my school probably around 5:30, 6 a.m. I worked out on this field right by the school till like 8 a.m. Went to school, got out of school, worked out a little bit, went to the practice. Then at the practice, worked out again, went home, did the whole thing, repeated the whole thing again. So it was like, it was just some routine thing, bro. And I think right now, it started like almost like an internal monologue with me. Like it's like, cause you know when you train and you going, you gotta have something in your mind. It's like keep going, another rep. Nah, wake up, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it started that back then. So now it's like, I know the story, I know where I came from, I know the drive. So I know that like, man, like I'm over here, I gotta go to the studio, I gotta go grind, or I gotta go make things happen out of nothing. Bro, you did that in your basement in New York when like
basement party was cold too, huh?
Cold. You know what I'm saying, bro? You from Chicago, bro. You from out here in LA. Like y'all know, we from different cities and like you know what it took to get out of the area you was in, the people you was in, the mindset to be here, bro. Like clap up for y'all too, cause y'all in your own respectable lanes, like successful in y'all own lanes, bro. Like, come on, bro.
It's hard coming from where we come from, for real, bro. You dealing in that environment,
yeah. And I feel like, bro, that shit just locked. That shit's in you now, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
Just from doing all that work, bro. Like, it's whatever you do, you're gonna have that same approach to it. You know what I mean? The same approach you took for football, for music. Like, everything's the same. It's kind of just, it's in your DNA now. You know what's grind, bro.
You know what's crazy? I told CB this too. I was like, shout out to CB5, man. Yes, crazy DJ, producer, all that, man.
Shout out best to friend. That man.
Come on.
Oh, bro.
I told him, I was like, I got to figure out how to put the drive in football, because you couldn't tell, like, I was just grinding like I had nothing in football. Like, every moment, bro. Like, it don't matter if I had class, I would travel to Santa Clarita to go work out with this person just for 30 minutes, just to come back to, just for the opportunity. I had to figure out how to put that in music, because like with music, it's kind of easy to get instant gratification. Football and the sport, you got to grind. Like you got to grind. Like you get overlooked. You got to show up in the game. Like, bro, you lucky if you get 10, 15 plays in the game. Right. You lucky if you get the ball thrown to you more than once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To build, you lucky to build a highlight tape, right? For real.
That shit going there.
So with music, it's like you could sing and you could rap, and somebody could be like, "Oh, you hard," and then somebody could gas you up, or you can get a video that gets some views, or you can get a song that do kind of cool, and you think you the shit. Right. So I had to move for myself, and I had to be like, okay, how do I put that hunger from football in here? And I was like, I see where Coles is. You've been an underdog from the jump. You creating this from nothing. Yeah, you started this music as an artist thing in a later journey, but bro, you went all the way to like some like league territory. And then when you was done with that life, like by the grace of God, when you was done with that life,
talk about
bro, then you start doing the music stuff. Some people started singing when they was 9. Yeah. When we started ball. So it's like, bro, you were underdog in this. Yeah. Grind. Keep going. So I had to figure out how to do that, but you know what I'm saying?
You here.
Yeah.
And you still going.
Man, bro, by the grace of God,
look, bro. I want to ask you this, bro. Matter of fact, I always want to ask you this.
What's up?
Where the energy come from, bro? Like I'll never see you down, which is a good thing. But I'm saying, like, you know, you always you got your head on your shoulder, bro. You level, you know. You don't let nothing really affect you. And you got the spirit vibe about you, know. Like, good energy. And I peeped that day when I first met you, bro. Word. I remember the first day I met him. Like, this bro got a good vibe on him. I don't know, bro, like that. Where that come from, though, bro?
Man, you know what it probably came from? I think it was like repetition for real, bro. Cause like, I think for me, I remember when there were dark moments. Like bro, straight up the darkest moment I had like internally was on my pos pass. Like it's like being like damn near depressed, but you don't say nothing. And you don't show it or tell nobody. So I had to be like, nah, like, come on. There's a brighter side of this. It's for a reason. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Like the faith that I had, that's really what makes me be like, nah, there's a bright side of this. This is for a reason. We in a movie. You know what I'm saying? The story's supposed to happen, because how you gonna have a testimony without getting tested? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the impact that we gonna have on these different things in these platforms, like we gonna shine the light to everybody. Like, bro, the fact that you came from where you came from and you are on a platform in a big city with mics, just like looking at this, right? I'm sure you look at your equipment sometimes, bro. The cameras, you be like, man, because there's a kid back home. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, like, think about what Kai Cenat did for all these kids back home. Yes, that was selling. Yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying, doing all these. Now they, instead of picking up a gun, they picking up a camera. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody picking up a gun or having feel like they have to be forced to do football or something like that, or a sport, bro, they gonna pick up a mic because of you. They gonna pick up a briefcase, a mic, mad different things because of you. They might start modeling because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like
the whole package, my boy.
So it's like, yeah, I think the energy just kind of came from. I remember when it was dark and I had nobody, so I have to be like, why wouldn't you want to? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's hard. Like recently, it's definitely gotten more harder because I think I came to realization. I was like, damn, like, have you ever given yourself to like time to like cope and get a little better? You know what I'm saying? And it kind of got me feeling like, damn, son, like I be happy and stuff like that, but like, and so I be going through stuff. So shout out to therapy because I'm gonna start doing. Real
shit. I had to go do it myself, bro. Shout out to therapy. A lot of black men, us like we go through so much, you know, in our community, even in the household, bro. Yeah, that we don't take with us into the other environment, bro. And people don't see that, you know, you go through so much in the family, like you be having real life family shit going on. That shit be tough, bro.
You know? Bro. But like you said, it's all about that perspective. Like you said, like I feel like when you're young, you forced to have that. Like it's kind of like, what else you gonna do? You dealing with something like traumatic like that when you're young. You're like, hey man, I gotta like pick myself up and really grind, bro.
Back against the wall.
Like,
like
bro. It's like there's nowhere else to go. So once you have that, bro, nothing really. I feel like this is like whatever, bro. Like obviously this your career, but you kind of like I've been through worse. You know,
we privileged to be here, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Blessing,
especially up here in LA, bro.
Man,
I want to ask you, know, having that mindset, you know, in the city we grew up in, bro.
Yeah. What
was something like the challenge you had to face? Like, was football your way to get out, or like was it just something you wanted to do because you love it?
I feel like it wasn't necessarily. My mom wanted me to play football, so I was playing sports and stuff like that. But my mom wanted me to play football to like that toughness, the discipline, and all that. So shout out to my Dukes. You know what I'm saying?
Mama Dukes. Hey,
so
a lot of
you the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, you really the reason why all this happened. So yeah, like I feel like my mom, and my dad always told me that the sky's the limit. When you keep your mind to it, you keep going and you do what you got to do, the sky's the limit. You could achieve anything. So I was instilled that since like a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that. I think as I started getting older, like I think my imagination is a thing that got me out where I was for real, bro. Like I felt like I always had this feeling that like there was something more. Or like, and this is not in any way to sound like I'm like just, oh, you like, and it's not no conceited type stuff, but like, bro, I always just felt like a chosen one. From whatever bunch that I was like in when I was a kid, I just felt like, nah, there's something on you. Cause bro, when I was growing up, like I got bullied. Like I had glasses, I had like braces. Cause of football, my braces was cut like broken off. Like it was clipped. It was bad for me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So like I wasn't necessarily one of the cooler, popular kids. So like for me, my imagination when I went home was the way I escaped. And that's how the music and the acting and everything came about. And then when it came to getting a little older, and you know you in high school and you seeing things and being involved in certain things, football ended up being that ticket that was like, hey, focus on this and it's gonna take you here. Because when my pops passed, bro, I could have been a crash out easily. My Pop Warner's coach told me they had to come to my crib and tell me that because my mom couldn't handle me. It was bad. So like they told me there was two ways. Like my mom was crying, bro. I was like, it was bad for me, bro. They told me, they was like, yo, there's two ways the story gonna happen. It's either you gonna be standing up talking to people on the corner, you know what I'm saying, on God Brew or whatever. You're gonna be on the corner talking about, yeah, my pops passed and this is why I'm here right now. I'm doing this, so I'm selling, you know what I mean? Or you gonna be on a different stand. You're gonna be telling people, yeah, my pop passed away and this is how I made it here, how I created this, how you have a path right now. You choose your path right now, but you can go the road, bro. Yeah, bro. So like that. So like then football was my thing, but my imagination and my faith and my belief was the really thing that like made it fly. Cause but football was that way out to find out the.
I want to switch it up a little bit too, bro. I want to talk about your newest project.
Yeah,
Take Time. Let's talk about that. You know I'm coming. You know I'm coming.
Damn.
We got Deezy over here.
So it takes time, man. It's a project I have been working on for a bit. It hasn't dropped yet, but it's dropping real soon.
What's the inspiration behind the name? I want to hear that.
Man,
I don't know. It's self-explanatory a little bit, but I want to hear like the backstory.
Facts. I think it was a collection of songs that we had kind of going throughout the years and stuff like that. But I really started this like solo journey as an artist like 2021 type stuff. And then we released some songs, and obviously it took time. But I didn't get the name of the project until probably like a couple of months ago, because we had different things that we were trying to. I was like, yo, what are we gonna like with these songs that we have? Like, how do we embody this journey that we've been on, this journey that's been happening? I got some songs in there, like some rapping and reminiscing and like talking about the years and like what we've been going through. But I think I was trying to figure out like what things meant for me. What all this stuff meant? I was like, damn. I was on the phone with Maddie and I was on the phone with Chris too, and I was like, is it like I forgot how the actual conversation went, but we ended up coming up with takes time, because we were just throwing out mad things, and then takes time came. I was like, takes time. Dude, let me see how I look when you write it down. Takes time. That's kind of hard, because
that's tough.
Obviously everything that you're doing, it takes time. Like, you don't cook a Thanksgiving dinner the day of.
Yeah.
It takes overnight. You know what I'm saying? And like, God's not a microwavable God.
Right.
He gonna put you in the oven. He gonna make sure the seasoning is right, and you gonna go through all these trials and tribulations, all these different things, just to make this thing happen. And one thing I feel like we take for granted is time, and we want a lot of things done right now. We want to do a lot of things right now, but bro, sometimes I'm telling you, God will hold you, and it'll take time. And like, it reminds me with stuff with the football. Like, bro, I was at the peak of football. Rams, got hurt.
I remember.
God held me, bro. There's so many things I went through, like. That year afterwards that nobody even knew about, bro. I ain't have a crib.
I ain't even know that.
Yeah, me.
Bro, I was sleeping at a pastor's house. And I was a youth leader at the high school.
And that's when you was doing that training, huh?
And I was training at the same time. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Mamba is expensive.
Bro, I know.
Expensive. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Mamba's expensive, but you know what I'm saying? When you know a guy like Pierce.
It makes sense.
Pierce got connections and stuff like that. But, you know what I mean? But
that's Lugo right there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Adam. I got some things worked out with Adam. I think Chuck was over there. Shout out to Matt.
Shout out my boy Chuck. That's
legend.
my guy right there.
Legend. Matt, a legend. We ended up working some things out, and a lot of people were real understanding. Shout out to this other guy, Jonathan Williams, man. He was a dude that I was training with.
I think I know him. I remember.
You know I'm talking.
Yeah, he's smooth.
Man,
good dude,
bro,
man.
In his gym, so he has a gym, and he was training like a lot of up and coming guys and people going to the league, and not taking no bread, bro.
Damn.
But then he'll have church there, and a men's group on like Wednesdays or Tuesdays or Thursdays, and like bring people in to really show you how you could think about things. And one thing he always told me was like, you're not just an athlete, and your mind is so much more important than that. You know what I'm saying? So whichever way it goes, just know that Jesus loves you, God loves you. You have a path. You're bigger than what's in you. And he's like, one thing he hates is like how some of these programs and stuff like that, and they damn it take the man out the body, and then they leave you when you washed up. All right, your 4 years is done. You good. Contract over. You. But what about that? What about that kid? This kid did everything he could to go from New York, to go from Chicago, to go from LA, to go from wherever they came from. What about this kid that you just left here? His mom is back home and he's hungry. But you don't ask him about that. You ask him about a workout. You know what I'm saying? So he was that type of dude. Until this day, I'll show you. Bro, I'll open up my phone right now.
Yeah, and
I'm exposing myself. He has texted me every day about Bible study since I've lived, since I moved from the Westlake area.
Man.
Wow.
Shout out to him,
Man, listen, bro, I'm telling you, we keep talking, but when I put, here it is right here. Every day, he's texted reminders.
See?
Every day. He's a real one.
That's
and I was just talking to him about, he just sent us something about Thanksgiving, but shout out to Jonathan, bro. Like,
yeah, shout out him for real.
He sends like the reminders out to all his people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like, hey, I know you can't slide or whatever it is like that, but it's almost like, bro, God is in there, man, bro. And I appreciate him. That's real.
Shout out to me.
I respond to text messages though. If anybody,
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
I see gold blue messages in there.
That looks crazy. That looks crazy. These are reminders.
I saw a couple though.
But yeah.
I was gonna say that. I'm like, bro, you over respond.
No. It sounds crazy, bro. It sounds crazy. But shout out to him, bro. And I feel like he doesn't do it for a response. Cause there's times I responded and it was like a I bet.
Yeah.
So I know it was like a reminder he was sending out, but I think he does it to let you still know he's still to his word. Like, I care about the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Forget anything else. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna still send it. And that shows his faithfulness and loyalty to what he's doing, bro. So he's
shout out to him.
Yeah.
You ain't think you slick either, bro. You ain't tell us. You know, your fans watching. How many songs we expect? What up, bro, man? What's up, bro? Man, I'm gonna have to call you back, bro. What? I'm gonna have to call you back. Madone going on, man. This episode of JOCTOBER Podcast is brought to you by Madone. Check out Madone for the newest trend in streetwear. Madone blends in classic styles, modern ink, aesthetic vintage designs, and more. Madone is USA made at your local source in San Francisco, California. Every item is unique, including hand stitching, tags, cuts, and more. Shop at Madone with our 20% off discount code using JOCTOBER. Visit www.madone.com. Once again, that's www.madone.com using our discount code JOCTOBER. If it ain't Madone, you doing it wrong. It's that simple. Go get that. On this project, bro. You think you slick?
We trying to hear.
What we expected though, man? How many songs we expected?
I'll show you.
Show me. Let me.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? We don't tell the camera, but that's the track list.
Hey, that's smooth.
Smooth?
That's the perfect amount, bro.
You like it?
Yeah, bro, cause I ain't, you ain't doing too. Yeah, bro, go ahead.
What you think about the cover? Hold on.
Let me see the cover. This the finished cover too?
Yeah, ideally. You know what I'm saying? Ideally, this is
you go to JOCTOBER, go get that
this kind of the vibe.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's you too. What do-rag? Oh, let me shut up. I'm saying too much. I
like that.
That's smooth. That's it.
All right.
That's clean. I like how it pop up on that.
Yeah. If we have any other mock-ups, I'll send it to y'all, man. So when y'all see the cover, just know JOCTOBER. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They
collaborated on it.
Yeah, they collaborated on it. They queued off on it.
What's the vibes like on that? What can we expect the vibes like? A lot of slow songs for the ladies.
So there's some vibes for that. There's some slow songs. We got some R&B stuff. We got some stuff where I'm rapping.
Okay.
We got some stuff like some sentimental stuff.
Okay.
I think the project also like the whole vibe of it is like I definitely want to immerse people into my world. It's an introduction a little bit.
Okay.
So there's some stuff I'm talking about with my pops.
Okay.
Like growing up. There's stuff I'm talking about with my moms. There's stuff I'm talking about the journey. Like, man, if you we still to this day, like we'll be riding through the back streets of like LA with a mic stand. We got speakers, cameras in the back seat, literally like shooting content 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, bro. Like I'd be like that like it's just crazy. So like the grind of it, like you'll start hearing the story on rap and like we got some dancing stuff, some stuff you could dance to, you can play in the club, you can get hyped to. We got some
you got all the vibes on there.
Bro,
that's one thing about my brother Wendell, bro. Versatile.
I love that.
That's really the word.
I appreciate it. We got a song called Wave. Fun fact, in Wave, if anybody knows these names,
You
I'm
dropping real exclusives, man.
I am.
You said rap and Wave. We got 2.
Yeah.
I have my manager in the background vocals in Wave.
Okay.
And I have Maddie. She's on the song. My friend Summer and Kiera. I put them on the booth and I had them all singing. Like I think Chris's background vocals are in there too. So
that's a good segue. I want to ask you this question too.
Yeah.
Though. Like, if anyone see my boy Wendell, he really got a team. Like, he got a team behind.
Yeah.
I want you to explain the importance of having a team and like, shit. How did you find your team, or like, what led you to your group? Because you got a real tight knit team around you, bro. That everywhere you see Wendell, you gonna see them too.
That's
real. I think team appreciate you. Appreciate real shit.
Real shit.
I think
really
the
compliment
team
that,
is definitely important. One thing I will say is like before in the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna do it on my own, right? Mm-hmm. And you can. If you don't have a team right now, that does not mean nothing. You can grind and do it. Bro, I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can move quicker and faster as a team. And like, they do things to help develop. Your team should help develop whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? So what I really stood firm on for a minute was I'm about to set the standard by myself. I didn't want a team of people who came around me just because like, oh, you do music and like, let's tap in, or I see where you possibly can go, or I see what you, no. I wanted the people who were around me to actually believe in what's going on, because I set the standard, right, of what I wanted to do and how I was moving, and I wanted to just mess with the movement so much that it was like, yo, I will just support and just come aboard. So I had a few teams before, and I had some teams with fire people. I had some teams with people that just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. But at a certain point, I started realizing, I was like, hold on, man. I was like, God's the reason that ain't this happening. I'm not some superficial artist. This crazy superstar type of person who's like, oh man, like, oh, I need this, or like, all my M&Ms got to be blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not
hearing them stories, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, we do hear them stories. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I know what God did with me. I know how he put this light inside of me and made me be this person. The people around me can do it too. And why wouldn't he want me to do it with the people around me? So my brother CB5, right? He's a DJ. I'm like, yo, I want you to be my DJ. And you want to produce as well and get more with the producing? Be my producer. Be in the studio with me. Help executive produce some of these records, a project. Be the person right next to the engineer so you could hear how he move. You could be in these meetings with me so you could see how they move. So it's not even like, bro, you're going to be working for me or whatever for forever. It's like, you do what you want, but I want you to be here because one day you going to have a team.
Right.
Just be in the mix.
The exposure from it.
When I was playing football, bro, and I'm working out with the Johnny Manziel, I brought Chris around there. And then he was, like, I told him how to use the camera. You know what I'm saying? My camera that I had. And so he was over there vlogging. Okay. So people thought that he was vlogging and he was a cameraman. And when they would ask him, he would be getting gigs. Dang. My whole idea was like, hey, yo, be around this so you can feel this. You could taste this. You could be around this type of, so you know where you going to be headed to. Right. So it got to the point where it was draft day coming up and some of them needed a DJ for their draft party. And I'm like, here we go.
Exactly.
You know, he almost got a contract with NFL Films. Damn. I was working out one day. We was doing some joint with the NFL joint, and then he was recording for me. And then one of the people from the NFL network was like, "Hey, you're a videographer. Like, can we get some of the film to work with? We're trying to work on like a bunch of different short film stuff like that." And he was like, he shouldn't have said this. He was like, "Oh, this is not even my camera. This is his camera." And I was like, "Oh,
I'm like Chris."
Yeah, but he got the card and everything. Like I was like, "Yo, you should have just ran with it." But so like I say that because like I'm like, "Yo, the people around you, they already care about you. Just show them how to do it. Show them the ropes, or see what this person's good at, what you good at, and then use whatever you can to bring that out of them and create the team around there. Because when things get sticky, you know you at least got some people that care about." Wendell. Right. You got people that your mom will be comfortable with you around. So I did that with Chris. My friend Summer, she's incredible at incredible at event planning. She's incredibly organized. She's she's got her doctorate from SC as well. Clap it up for her. So
that's odd.
She's like
degrees, man.
Yeah, she's like my day-to-day person. Like we've done so many different things with like events, coordinating stuff, meetings, this whole plan rolling out. Maddie, shout out to Maddie. I think she's probably gonna pull up. I think she just pulled up here. But
she probably did.
She's incredible with like design. She's incredible with like creative. She's creative as crazy. So like with content, like I'm talking content ideas with her. And now she's getting in these spaces and these rooms, and maybe she didn't know what she really wanted to do when she got out of college. But now she's in these rooms. She's like, wait, I'm getting opportunity. People trying to pay me to do content creation for them. Like she got an offer to do. Shout out to Maddie real quick. She just walked in.
Just walked in the building.
Maddie, say hi real quick. Hurry up. We talking about you right now. Dang.
What's going on?
Say hi, Maddie.
Yeah. The one of those.
You know what I'm saying?
They keep
Kalu too. This is a Kalu party.
It is though. It is a Kalu.
Yeah. And the thing with her is like, bro, like so we started with like content creation stuff, and then people started seeing how creative she was. She got asked by a brand to design their jewelry. Okay. And to start designing their, you know what I'm saying? So it's all these different, you know what I'm saying? I got shout out to Felix, bro. Like he's doing a bunch of different things. Shout out to the visuals. He has his own media platform now and stuff like that. So yeah, we just building mad different ways. Kiera, JB, all these people, bro. Antoine, incredible. Shout out to my manager.
Antoine.
Yeah, my bad. I'm yapping.
No, you doing your thing, bro.
You gotta shout out your people, bro. Like you said, you helping them, but they helping, like it's just, it all works together. You know what I mean? They getting exposure in rooms they wouldn't have been in without you, and same thing. You getting stuff done.
I'm learning stuff from them too, and like every person that I worked with, like when we first started working, we had one of Twan's cousins, JP. He's a dog. Dog. I think he was like, he worked right next to the head A&R. I think it's Columbia or something like that. Damn, dog. Young, ran track at UCLA. Yeah. Dog. And he was one of the first people. He was like, because before I was just doing the TikTok stuff, and he was working with this label, and he got me this thing with these artists. So I did a TikTok with these artists. Shout out to P1 and shout out to Backwood Brad. So I did a thing with him. He was one of the first people like outside of me and like Josh, some of my people. Right? Yeah, Josh. Yeah,
I know Josh.
And he was like, he would tell Twan all the time, yo, he got to rap. He's nice. Tell him to rap. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was standing on there. He's a dog, bro. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to JP.
Shout out to them.
Need you back in music, brother. For real.
I want to ask you this, man.
What's up?
I heard, I was watching on these other episodes you did, bro. I ain't gonna say which podcast I watched.
Okay.
They say Deezy on the market, man.
Oh, I know you talking about.
Yeah, I know you.
Shout out to Quotable, shout out to Zambi, shout out to Dom, Global Entry. What up, man?
Is Deezy on the market? Is that true?
You
gotta take a drink.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I thought
You
this
don't
was
want to
like,
answer that one.
I thought this was like one of them like sip and pass things. If you want to answer the question, nah. Nah, I'm single.
Yeah.
I'm single, man.
That's what on the market mean, bro. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
I'm single.
Well, how LA been treating you though? Look, how LA been treating you though, man?
LA, like the dating thing.
Yeah, what's your opinion on it? Like, the
Okay, cool. He helped me get out that question. What's my opinion on it? Not how it's been treating me.
You gotta reel him in. You ask the first question. Keep going.
I think dating, if you're actually really, really trying to date, is very difficult. It's trash. It's just trash.
Why you say that?
I think the idea of dating and like relationships is obviously to build and get to know somebody, and in relationships there's ups and downs. You have to go through ups and downs. That's how takes time.
It's just
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
but so the whole idea of it is like there's ups and downs, you gotta go through things. The thing about big cities is everybody, especially nowadays, everybody's looking for the next best thing. You can go on, male and female, you can go on your phone and you can find the next best thing. I feel like the grass is always greener, and it's not. Like, I don't know how many times we got to learn that it's not, but it's not. But there's so much temptation. There's so many different things. Think about it from this most simplest form. If you're watching something on TV or you watch something on your phone on Netflix and you don't like it in the first 5 seconds, you can go and switch it. Right. If you go to a party and you feel like the DJ's mixes was whack, it can't be CB5 or the Deep End or Briggs or Dell. It can't be their party. It can't be Milu's party. It can't be Taji's party. You know what I'm saying? But if we,
read like 8 parties.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be any of those parties. I'm just saying. But if you go to any of these events, you can leave whenever you want and go to the next one and possibly go to another party that you might like. So if we can do that with that, we can definitely do that with dating. It's like, this guy gave me a red flag. This girl gave me a red flag. I don't like that he put me in my place. I don't like that she does this, or she said this to me, or I don't like that she put me in my place. I'm going to go find somebody who's going to tolerate my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really the thing that kind of, so it's rough because nobody wants to work things out. Nobody wants to stay true. And there's not a lot of healed people. I don't think you have to be fully healed to be in a relationship. Healing is a ongoing process. But I think that everybody's running from something. And one day you're going to get exhausted. And then you're going to realize that, man, I've been running. And I feel like I'm out of breath. I feel like my soul got lost somewhere. I feel like I'm just going through a routine. And it sucks when you go through a routine in a negative way. Because you might go through a routine with the same women, same fellas. You might go through, or you can go through a positive routine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you know how to have your healthy habits. So
probably go to that next relationship you're going to be dealing with.
It's trash. How many people you be in relationships with, and like, she's like, yeah, well, everybody got all these like, these safety nets of men and women that they have, because they're like, I might like you, but if something happens, I don't want to be heartbroken.
Right.
I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? So it's tough. And in the words that I know, we in a climate where nobody in LA want to talk about Drake, but shout out to Drake. He said it's hard to find a woman when you talented and black. It's tough though. It's just tough. I'm saying for all of us, like, we all got talent. No, but you know what I'm saying? It's just hard because one, you don't know what she's there for, and then two, it's like they like you for what you're doing, right? But when you lock in and focus on what you're doing, they don't want you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like
real knowledge, my boy. It was just it's like you. That's that Libra shit.
Big Libra vibes. You ain't know. And don't say your sign out here. You say your sign, it's a problem.
Oh look.
Yeah, man. Talk about that.
Yeah. If somebody asks me my sign out there, I just say I'm signed from God, man.
Speaking of a sign, bro.
That's it.
Speaking of the sign, man.
What's up?
You know, I've heard this. You had the song FMTM.
Damn.
You were about one of those ladies you was dating, right? So I heard it was about a Libra, a lady that was a Libra. And I'm like, dang, bro.
Whoa, time out. Hold on. Yo, am I on like some like
his
narwhal thing? Like,
all right, so
wait. Whoa.
You go get the knowledge here, so.
Wait, how you heard that?
Do your homework.
I did my homework, man.
What the?
So how was it dating a Libra though, bro?
I said that?
Yeah, you said that. Damn. Came from the one and only.
That might have been when Deezy. I don't know if that was Deezy. No. Shit, yeah.
You ain't got to talk about it if you don't want to. Though.
Nah. Yo, we on JOCTOBER podcast. Cheers, let's take a sip and we going, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you finished yours. You going, yep. This is water.
Pierce a little alky. Pierce a little alky.
So FMTM. Let's talk about let's talk about songs in general.
Yeah.
You can make up a song randomly. It don't mean it gotta be about.
Boy, copping out, man.
Nah. It was about the first part of FMTM was about a toxic thing that I was involved in. I think it was about the push and pull of like, you want to leave, you want to stay. You know what I'm saying? So FMTM stands for, should I say it or not? I don't gotta say it.
I mean, yeah.
F me, tease me.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I figured that too.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's like the vibe of it. And it's like the push pull. Like, it's like we fighting this toxic boom, boom. But then like you give me this and you give me that. And I like it and I want to stay. But I know I shouldn't stay. I know it's not. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then the second half of the song kind of does a transition. It's like, it's more like a realization thing. Okay. Or me growing from the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally the next part of the F me, tease me, love me, leave me, touch and squeeze me like girl can need me. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing, but it goes into now we right back here where we left off. And then the next line is, I need time to heal, and these rhymes need dimes so my mind could chill. But I've been taking it too easy for people's needs. They don't even see or believe that my time is near. Look, I'm too focused to be up on it. But y'all boys make moves and just get lost in it. Yeah. They try to dim my light. I had to switch the flow.
What else?
These berry seeds in the concrete. Watch how they grow. See, lately y'all been catching women like a common cold. Going Nah.
Oh, bro.
But yeah, so it's kind of about the just me getting out of it, the whole mindset of it.
That toxic shit.
Yeah, but really talking about like, you know, what really be going on. Like I talked about some situations out here. There's one summer I had out here. I saw how women really are. I had some female friends, like, and they was having their way. Like I was in a space where I was watching women have their way, all different types of women. Like I had mad different groups of friends. I was watching all those groups have their way. And I was like, it's scary out here. That's when I really knew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the prettiest angels turn into demons at the nighttime, bro. Ooh. It's crazy. I'm so, it's wild, bro.
Do it hurt you though?
Man, it in the beginning it did. And then I had to realize, in the beginning it did because I realized that my heart was in it too much. And my heart is in a filthy game. I had to take my heart out the game and just be like, y'all not even playing with feelings. A lot of people just playing just to get back. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me put my heart into where it really matters. And this is completely probably off topic, but I'm gonna say this one thing that I learned, a revelation that I had. So I thought that I was talking to people in relationships or whatever, or like dating, and I thought that, man, I'm looking for a shorty or whatever. When I realized that I didn't really need a shorty. Okay. What I wanted and what I was looking for was that female, just that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like that nurturing sort of thing, that love, that like, you know what I'm saying? The genuine love that you'll get from sometimes you need that female energy.
That,
I didn't realize how real that was and how much I really needed that until I had some amazing female friends. Until I had like a Summer, until I had like a Maddie, until I had like a Kiera, until I had these people like next to me and like they was just really giving me that, and there's nothing going on. Even though people stop thinking stuff is going on. If you're going to stream the music, y'all can think something going on. But
that's exactly how you know his team really locked in with him. They be thinking things like that. Like, you see him, you see him too.
So like
everywhere.
With their energy and like and just seeing like women, like obviously it restores your faith in like, you know what I'm saying, women out here. Right. But I got that love from that. So, and kids, that is how you media training, how you segue from not talking about what the song was about or who was it about.
I know.
But shout out to that Libra though.
Look, I want to go ahead and jump into the South Girl Summer.
Ooh,
I'm coming with the facts, my boy.
Yo,
how that was?
Y'all gotta pay him because he's doing his.
I be doing my research.
Come on, you must have some notes in here.
Look, I can't show the notes.
Hey, here, man.
I got a catalog for you.
Come on.
This might be a 3-hour fucking podcast.
Damn, I'm sorry. We over here
halfway in.
I'm wilding. This might be a part 1, part 2. I'm sorry, y'all. Soft Girl Summer. There was a girl I was talking to at the time, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't ended up working out, but it was cool. It wasn't any beef type stuff. I did write probably 2 songs inspired by her. But the song was inspired by Shorty. Because I remember she said, or I was at an event, her and one of her other friends said they wanted a soft girl summer. I'm like, what does that really mean? Yeah. And like they was like, oh, like I want all these different things. I want the guy to, I want to live a soft life. So I was like, interesting. Like that's what, okay, I was like, cool. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, how many women be out here? I know a lot of women that be getting tricked on. This is when tricking was like, it still is a big thing. Yeah. But like the debate was even bigger at that time. And it was like you ain't tricking if you got it and da-da-da-da and stuff like that. I will say this about they ain't tricking if you got it. In a sense, I guess you could say that. If you got it, you ain't caring about it. But I still think that tricking is tricking. I feel like you doing that to get something from somebody that might not give you something in return. You doing it expecting something. But I do believe in spoiling your girl. Your girl.
Yeah, most definitely.
Your girl. I do believe in spoiling your shorty.
Big ass G behind.
If that's the, you know what I'm saying? Spoiling your girl. I do believe in that. Like everything. Like I'll make you feel like you just getting spoiled. You know what I'm saying? So when I made the song, I thought about all the people who were probably getting tricked on or spoiled and stuff like that. And I was like, but what about the people who deserve it though?
That's different.
What about the women who's like working? The women who don't get the highlight? The women who probably don't got all those followers on the gram?
I see why the women support him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I appreciate it.
I see why they support you, bro.
Nah, but it's like what about them shorties? What about the shorty that's in school and she's working on her LLC and she has no desire to go to no club, being nobody face? Like she's taking care of her family right now. She's like aiding after her grandparents on the weekends. You know what I'm saying?
They're getting overlooked.
Yeah, bro. What about them girls? So I made the song for those girls. Like, baby, you deserve them all paid brunches, soft girl summers, toes in the sand with them shades all on you. Flight in the morning, so your hair all done, but you work for that body, so you wear what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type. Like it's like
you started it.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like that whole vibe. And I think one of my favorite joints in there, and I have to say this line, one of my favorite lines in there, I touched on every basis. The girls in school, the girls working on their job, real estate license, you in the gym, you locked in, even the single mothers or our mothers, you know what I'm saying? All those things. And it was one line that I wrote because I wanted to definitely, and I pulled from certain people. She probably don't even know this. I pulled from certain people even in my camp because like I feel like they're exceptional women. All these women that were in my life and inspired me. There's lines I pull from her. There's lines I pull from Summer. I'm going to let y'all listen to the song and figure out what lines you think it is. But one of my favorite parts in the joint was like, the like song, I'm going to get y'all on the vibe. The song breaks out. Chris actually was the one that inspired this breakout in the song. Like this, it's like a little downbeat. The song, it's like a little, all you hear is like the piano or whatever, like the little melody shit. And it's like elevating every vibe when you walk in the room. Elegance the way you smile and the way that you gloom. She'll remind you of a star the way she lights up the room. I spoil you with 100 flowers and a dinner for two. I know a girl that take multiple shifts. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't working for her. What I say? And she ain't working for herself. She make it all for her kids. And she don't got nobody around to tell me how can she vent. So every time you see that girl, just remind her, baby, you deserve them all paid brunches. Soft girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's for y'all, man. So that's what Soft Girl Summer is. We did a Soft Girl Summer brunch. We're bringing that back. We did a Soft Girl Summer fest.
How the brunch was? I heard it was crazy in there. Everybody,
it was cracking.
Look, that's what I heard from the great vibe. I heard your hands and everybody, you know, you the vibe there, you know.
Now
everybody feel comfortable. It's a good, good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dom and Zammy, man. They helped me put the thing together at Saints and Sinners. I had an all-female DJ lineup for the most part. I had Milu, incredible. Y'all tapping with Milu, incredible. I'm in piano, Afrobeat, hip hop, R&B, all that. I had Marv DJ'd. No, not Marv. I had Milu, and I had who else? Pia. Oh my God. How the hell?
I seen her on Instagram. She hard. She hard.
I forgot to tell you when I was in New York, bro. She was performing out there.
Damn.
Global.
Out of nowhere.
Global.
That's
viral.
hard.
Shout out, yeah.
So Pia, we had Pia B, and so it was Milu, CB. He was the only guy that was on the lineup. Killed it as usual. Shout out to the vibes outside. You already know what's going on. And Pia B, she closed it out. Went stupid. I performed. And then we did a Soft Girl Summer Fest. I was like, let's up it.
Yeah.
I planned the Soft Girl Summer Brunch with Maddie, and we did it in like 2 weeks. We did it.
In 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks.
A short deadline right there.
Shit, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, she was like, remember that? We was on the phone, and then I'm like, yo, we need something. The summer's about to go. We need something different. Like we had these shirts shot to Asia Rose. She was the model for the shirts.
Hats too, right?
We got the hats, the shirts. We're gonna get y'all right. You know what I'm saying?
God, I need one.
And then we had I'm I'm on the phone where I was like, we gotta do something big. She's like, what are you thinking? I was like, let's do the fest. Let's do a show. Soft Girl Summer Show. Because we talked about it and it was like less than a month. We got a shot to Dalen. We got a place in Inglewood. Had a crazy venue. We upped it. What we do, like 200, we did 248 RSVPs for the brunch. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, it was lit though. It packed out, it got hot. Like they couldn't even serve food. Like that's how packed and busy it was. Yeah. For 488, bro, I'll pull up the joint now.
So you going up each event.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like it turned out how it did. It was the only thing about that is that we did it during a game, so it was tough to get out to Inglewood. But the whole idea for the Soft Girl Summer Fest, I was like, yo, all female lineup with music, artist performances, and DJs. So we had Milu, we had Nyla Baby, we had Raya, shout out to Raven, went stupid. We had Marv that went crazy. CB5 DJ'd. For the artist Key Smokes, we had Nicola, we had Big Bag. I performed, and it was like
bad,
incredible, bro. And shout out to everybody that was a part of it. And we really made history. Shout out to Ebony, shout out to Zambi. They were the hosts. We were speaking with a few people about doing some installments with we're gonna do like some wellness days. 'Cause I know I think my biggest thing, bro, is like I know so many women, yes, they get overlooked a lot in every field that they're in. And also, bro, like they get taken advantage because like I'm gonna work with you because you're a woman, but I'm gonna get what I want out of it. Right. And there's so many incredibly talented women out there, bro, that never get they shine. So it's like if I have a little crumb of anything, any sort of slight thing, it's like, yeah, we gonna bring out, because a lot of times we do these things for y'all. We making these songs for y'all. Like y'all at the shows, y'all pulling up, y'all showing the love and support. You know what I'm saying? And you were supporting me at my show when you a whole gem yourself. So I know so many people that we doing some wellness days things. We're doing some stuff. I know people that do yoga. I know people who make clothing. I know people who do like massages. I know people who do like, you know, mental wellness stuff. So we're going to try and do a wellness day there. And then we're going to bring Soft Girl Summer Fest next year. We're going to do a Soft Girl Summer Brunch. And we just branding it like that, bro.
That's hard, bro.
That's solid.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because I feel like that is such a big word right now. But you continue to keep it year by year, bro. You keep that shit going.
I can see it going up for real.
I just found the joint. Yeah, but this is so the brunch, I think we had 278 that RSVP, bro. By the grace of God, bro. I'm over here looking at
you on the front page.
Yes, me. And this is the cover for Soft Girl Fest. And we had 489, bro.
That's hard.
Yeah.
They all got the same shirts too.
Yeah. Next time, y'all all better be there. You better not miss out. We ain't gonna. You
got to do something.
Come on.
I wanted to ask too, bro. So like, you got like a big community out here, and like we spoke about earlier, you from New York, you from Chicago. So like, what do you feel like got you into building that community? Or like, what was your first step into building the community you have now? I know your team. You talked about your team, but like, what about just like your community artists? I mean, should you say someone does yoga? You know, like where did that all stem from?
Bro, I think it started from when I first moved out, bro. I was living JUCO.
Yeah.
Rough.
JUCO?
Yo, rough.
Yeah.
Rough. I ain't rough.
Those stories.
I
was in a 10-bedroom.
He said, I don't miss that shit.
Man, I was in a 10-bedroom house with 30 people. And mind you, this is a 10-bedroom, which means they weren't all bedrooms. Some of them were closets. Some of them, like we had people sleeping in the kitchen, in the living room,
that shit sound
in
like
the hallway.
Camp, bro.
Camp.
Like when I first moved in there, bro, I don't think it was 5-6 people in a room, and we all had air mattresses. And who's in there? Shout out to Big B. Who's in there with a lineman? Shout out to my brother Kazan too. But it was rough. So through there, you with all these different types of people. So you learn how to build community and build with people and take people from different walks of life. And every day you at school at Pierce, like you meeting so many different people. So for me, I'm like, okay, cool. This is where my feet are right now. And I don't have much people out here. It's time to start building a home and start finding my group and my community. So I think just throughout what I was doing, you just start building a community through football. You know how that works. Yeah. And then I started going out to different places and like meeting people there, building that community. Now, I was always able to like, dang, there'd be like a chameleon in different rooms. And I was always being true to myself. I was never showing no front, being fake. I think it was like one thing that all humans understand is real genuineness. You genuinely just care. Every person can relate to that. And I guess that's just how things was. And you just start meeting different people, and then when you get a little older and you get a little wiser, you get in like later on in college, you start realizing, oh, this means something. Community okay. we're never gonna be in a place where I'm gonna be in my dorm and the person upstairs could be Elon Musk. The person next to me could be Beyonce. This person could be Kobe. This person could be the next biggest scientist in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's like all these different people in these rooms. Like imagine going to Harvard, and then you don't know you're going. Forget Harvard. Shout out to Harvard, but imagine being at the HBCU and you don't know all these black legends and creatives that you are around. You gotta build with these people because this person right here will be your doctor. This person, he might sign my kid in the future. He might be his top agent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like later on in the future, our kids might be coming to your podcast. Not gonna say might. Like you might not even be running the podcast at that point. You might just have mad buildings. Real empire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have JOCTOBER microphones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're gonna be going to your joint, and I think it'll be fire if my kid in the future could be like, "Hey, Dad, I'm trying to do this in my life. I'm trying to do this. Do you have any connections in financial field, in the medical field?" That's what we didn't have that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Our parents strive to just get that, so it's our turn to up it. So I think like with the community thing, like it was just like you're not great at everything, bro, but like build that. We build on our legacy right here. So
like you said, you can always connect the dots between stuff too, bro. I feel like you obviously you an artist, bro. Everything connects though. Like everything is entertainment. Everything like you just got to be able to connect the dots and like always like stay true to yourself and know people in different fields and everything will come together, bro. Like you said, you could be like, hey, I want a financial advisor for my kid. He just made it to the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, I know him. I want an agent. I know him. Oh, you want
That's
to get
the biggest
podcast?
flex.
That
is.
Yeah, it is.
Forget the bread. That's if you were connected, you the plug.
Yeah,
that is, bro.
Biggest flex.
That's facts. Big flex, Brody.
I'm like, I could get you into the school. Oh, you need somebody to do that? I got that too.
Right.
That's why I say, bro.
Oh, no, not me.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
That's Mr. LA right here.
That's Mr. LA right here.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't want to hear that one.
I want to ask you this though, bro.
What's up?
You know, don't quote me. Don't know if I'm speaking on like what I'm knowing. I'm saying, but
you getting me nervous, bro.
No.
You know a lot of facts.
Because bro, I want to ask your team. You know, because you got a good team around you, bro. And they was like, you know, because you got an album that's gonna come out, your new project.
Yeah.
And I think I seen a clip. They was telling like you gotta like when you got certain songs because you get a lot of love songs out. Women get in their feelings. Yeah. You know they tell you like switch it up a little bit so you don't keep getting them in their feelings. You know. Because I'm probably sure they in your DMs talk crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So he had an overflow. DMs. You know, I can see that.
Whoa, wait.
Overflow
DMs.
Crazy. You want to play crazy?
Wait, time out. I saw the way you try to sneak that in there. Man, my DMs are dry and they're strictly about business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Business.
Yeah. The most things that happen in my DMs is like, hey, yo, like when's the next time you're going to be at Level 8? Friday. Make sure you guys are there. Every Friday at Level 8, we're going to be outside, man, the deep end. You already know the vibes.
Shout out to CB5, man.
Yeah, shout out to CB5. Shout out to Briggs, man. Shout out to everybody over there, man. The family is lit. But, do they ask me to switch it up?
Yeah, like do they ask you to switch it up a little bit?
You know what's crazy? Before I even release any music, yo, I have like mad songs on my phone that they will probably they probably clenching their fists right now because they know about all the songs that I have. So they've seen all the rap. They've seen this, bro. I have songs on my phone where I have a piano ballad where I'm singing. The last time we seen a brother do a piano ballad was Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you know what I'm saying?
That was a minute
so
ago.
It's like I have songs like that. I have mad different things that I could play for mad. I have songs like I could sing for a wedding. I have rapping songs that make you feel like, oh yeah, I'm in the makes you wanna. You know what I'm saying? It makes you. I have songs that I could do a walkout to with a school. You know what I'm saying? Like for the games, but they've seen everything, so they're more so like, I just want you to put like all this stuff out. Okay. So like. I did get one of my men, shout out to Sankhan, because he makes music as well. But earlier on, I told him, I was like, yo, am I doing too much like lovey-dovey stuff? He's like, yeah, man. He was like, man, F that. he was like, you got to show them like show them like our side too. Like he's like the girl, because at this time the girls was going crazy.
That's why I asked you that. That's why I'm asking.
Summer Walker was writing stuff that I was like, man, I was like, what did I do to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, you got to show them that side too. Like, man, we feel like this too. Yeah. So that's where the song like FMTM came from. Like, Anniversary is a love song, but if you listen to it, Anniversary is like the second verse is like, I need my shirt back, I need my hoodie back. Like it's like F you breakup song.
Yeah.
But it's like celebrated. Like I do appreciate the love that we had. But yeah, sometimes I do feel like I'm doing too much lovey-dovey stuff. That's why we made songs like Frontin'. But yeah, it's gonna be on both spectrums because there's people that would be like, we want the singing, we want the lovey-dovey R&B stuff. Then the people was like, man, I want to hear you rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it's tough to navigate, but you just got to stay true to like just you and how you feeling.
Right.
But you also do have to listen to the market though. That's very important.
Because I asked it because I seen like they was saying like a lot of women be in their feelings, you know.
Man,
that's why I'm like, damn, bro, I might have to do a little something different here and there, you know.
Yeah, no. We be switching up for them. I think like Soft Girl Summer was definitely like that, sort of like that triumphant, sort of like you could do. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you with this. You go to a Deezy show, what you can expect is to feel that love and that energy. You'll feel inspired, and you'll feel like you're involved in it. You'll want to sing along, and you'll have performing moments where you're like, oh snap!
I seen from the clips. I see everybody in that.
Yeah, like you'll get all them different things. So like, we be having some people in their feelings, but you got to get them in their feelings.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Yeah, it's a vibe too, though. Yeah. What's your next one coming up?
My next show.
Yeah,
we working on. Yeah, we working on it right now. We working on to do something. We working on to do some live stuff. By the end of this year, probably in December, but a lot of the big stuff is gonna come like in the top of next year. We're gearing it up right now.
I know you on time. I got one more question for you, bro. What's some advice you give to a brother or any like an artist that's coming up from a vibe we grew up in that's trying to do something with themselves, you know?
Okay, I got a bomb for y'all if y'all want me to drop that bomb still.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to.
I want to hear it.
If y'all want me to answer this first, or you want me to
do either or, however, you know.
What you think?
Yeah, I feel like answer it first and then like
answer the first
end it off with the motivational speech, man. Let me hear the bomb.
Oh, you want to hear the bomb first?
Yeah, I feel like the bomb.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sure enough, segueing from like getting them in their fields and stuff like that with the girls and stuff like that and the singing, did a little bit of rapping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my accolades with the rapping, but I recently just got a pretty cool experience that I like a lot, and I wasn't gonna say too much about it because I didn't know if it was gonna be like a public thing yet. But you know the show Rhythm and Flow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was on there.
Okay.
This season.
Go.
Yeah.
But here's a funny thing about it. I did the whole I had to keep it quiet since like September. So throughout September, October, I'm going through all these different things. I auditioned for it live. Not on the show, but I auditioned for the pre-trial joints on my birthday, October 11th.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, bro. Right by Universal.
What are the odds of that? That's crazy.
That's great.
Killed it, bro. Best birthday gift. 2 people I want to shout out. Dang. Shout out to Tali. Shout out to Bianca. Y'all are amazing. They're and shout out to Rico as well. These are people that like kind of, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was talking to Tali and she was like, you freestyle? Because she does PR and stuff like that. She's like, you freestyle? I was like, yeah, it was randomly. She was like, all right, if you hear something in the next couple of days, like, just accept it. And it was like an application for that.
Be ready.
Yeah, and I did the application. I did the little audition on my phone, and then got through with that. Then she tapped me in with the Bianca, and Bianca's a producer. She actually is one. She's the one that found D Smoke, who won Rhythm and Flow the first year. Incredible as well. Like they're exceptional. And before that, my man's Rico. He had originally sent me this thing, and I didn't know what it was because it's just a hip hop audition joint. So I auditioned, I did it. So like all those people, shout out to y'all. I ended up getting all the way to where they flew me out to Atlanta. So now I'm filming. I did the show thing, bro. I went through the whole thing. I did a whole side interview, bro. I went on stage. I performed in front of the crowd, the audience. It was DJ Khaled, Lotto, Luda, and Big Sean the day that I did it.
Wow.
Damn, that shit crazy.
So the whole thing, I did all that. It's actually out right now. My part didn't air, but we'll talk more on all that stuff next time, man. Next time on the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That.
That was crazy. That's a crazy experience, though.
But man,
yeah, that.
You know what it felt like, bro? And we didn't even get to talk about the Rams joint, but it felt like when I was wearing that jersey and I was on the Rams field, bro.
So
standing in front of Sean McVay. Like everything, it's like God brought me here. And then he like just shifted it. It's like he brought me here to show you, I told you it could happen. Yeah. I told you it's possible. I'm talking about I'm on stage, bro. Yeah. Looking at them in this moment. And even when they're doing their critique and they're saying how they felt, in this moment where I'm standing there, I'm like, oh, God doing this for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this is just all part of the story, and makes the story crazy. Like, bro,
yeah.
Look at me. I'm a kid from Rosedale, Queens, New York, bro.
You ain't
what
Cali.
do you feel me? So it's like, I think that going into the next question that you had asked about the motivation that you would say to some young kid doing it, I would say, yo, keep your chin up and keep your head up to the sky. And why I say that, for two reasons. One, only person that's up there is God. And that's the person that you keep your eyes on, you keep your faith involved in. And two, please keep looking at the sun. Look at that moon and look at that sun. Because it don't matter where you are around the world, there's only one thing that connects all of us in a sense. Physically, like when you look up in the sky, it's the sun and the moon. I'll tell you why I'm saying this right afterwards, but you could be in the most messed up position. You could be in Philly. You could be in Afghanistan. You could be in New York. You could be in Chicago. You could be in LA. When you look up, there's somebody around the world where you want to be that's looking at that same moon, that's looking at that same sun. It exists. It's real. It's tangible. It can happen. Everything that you feel in your dreams, it can happen. We got a place called Jamaica Ave. You was talking about you was in New York. I don't know if you went to the Ave.
Nah.
But so the Ave is like a meeting point for us. Okay. Like you could take any bus, any dollar van, any train, anywhere in the city, anywhere to the boroughs. You feel what I'm saying? It's in Queens. So it's in Jamaica, Queens. So y'all know it's Southside. So you go there. Usually this is where people hang out after school. It's not the best place at the time you wanted to be around. You know what I'm saying? Mad nonsense. Mad stuff was going on. You feel me? So it's easy to get caught up or distracted there. And then so that was always my route to school every day. Fights, all this other stuff. People getting robbed. And in the stores. So it was the coolest thing. But like one day is after I was talking to the guy who was that DB coach. And he was telling me about Cali. Man, I think I went out to visit Cali and I came back and I was like, man, like it's possible, right? Bro, one day I'm walking up and I look up to the sky and I look at the sun. I'm like, dang, I never realized this. But that sun looked exactly like the same sun that's in California. And I was like,
that's true.
When I look at this face level over here, I can see all this ruckus going on. But when I look up at that sun, it's very clear. And I know there's a kid right now in LA in Beverly Hills that's living the dream that I want to live, and he looking at the same sun. It's possible. Ain't nothing in this world that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? And especially with God, and especially with a determined mind, I promise you, you have so much more light in yourself than you would ever imagine. But you got to believe it. And if you're going somewhere and the wind is going against you and people's words is going against you and people are throwing things at you, look at Jesus and look at the devil, bro. I promise you, the devil's going to do everything he can to stop you from achieving what God wants you to do. So if you're doing things and you know you're doing something that you pursued to do, and there's so many people being like, you can't do. I have family members telling me I can't do football. If I told people that who knew how I play football, they look at them and be like, wait, what? Football? Like, what? You bugging. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing we can say for all of us. Yeah. But like, if you doing something in your life and there's people telling you all these negative things and instead of taking that like, man, they might be right, take that as you see something in me. It makes your skin, like it makes you boil up, like something inside you gotta throw some negative energy to me because you gotta see me around, and that's probably not even you. Yeah. The devil probably working through you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I know I'm gifted. Now I know I'm chosen. Now I know I'm blessed because I'm still here. Yeah. And the last thing is you've never lost. You've never taken an L. The fact that you're here right now means that God woke you up again today. So anything you went through, any problem that you had, you went through it because you're here today. So you really undefeated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a lesson, man. That's it, man. So like I say all that, and the wildest thing, and wrap back around to my man Antoine. The wildest thing. Remember that DB coach I was telling y'all about?
That went early up. I remember.
My manager is Antoine. Yeah. So I met Antoine later on. Credible dude. Like he owns a nonprofit called the Cause of National. We gonna get y'all set up with some gears. I do have it on right now. We also got the Team Deezy merch.
Yeah, I seen that when you was in the costume. Ooh, that's clear.
You know what I'm saying? So, Antoine becomes my manager after TikTok. I blew up on TikTok a little bit, like in 2020. Antoine become my manager like a year afterwards. We doing a music thing. We plotting. We getting locked in. This is my brother. It's my twin right now. You know what I'm saying? I go to his family's crib for Mother's Day. And we there chilling. I'm around the family. So, you know, we not from here. So being around family gives you that cool family vibe. In walks this guy. And I see a guy walking. And I'm like, Matt? Matt Clark? He looked at me. He's like, Wendell? I dap him up. Bro, Matt Clark is the DB coach that hit me up and told me about it to come out here.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what are you doing here? Tom walks up and be like, Uncle? That's his blood uncle.
Dang.
God has things destined.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. The person that got me out here later, he didn't even know. I only met Matt twice. You know what I'm saying? And he was used to train Obasi a little bit. I only met Matt twice. Second time I meet him, he's finding out. He's the guy that brought me out, but he's finding out that his nephew is now my manager. Bros, God has a plan for you. Whoever you are out there, God has a plan for you. Yeah. He has it already hedged around you. I promise you, keep going. When the times get dark, just know that diamonds was made under pressure. They was made when things looked like nothing was going to happen. A star came from darkness and it lit up the whole side. You feel what I'm saying? So I promise you, you got this and it's up. And one day you could be just like me, sitting here with Pierce and Jock at a JOCTOBER podcast. You know what I'm saying?
That's about it, man.
Yes, sir. Look, he just said something like bad. Look, man, I'm about to steal that off the clip and put it in my Let me get a couple dollars for that.
It's up, man.
Man, look, what people can find you before you get up out of here, bro?
Hey, man, you can find me on all platforms. TeamDeezy.com, I believe, is the website. Some link in my bio. Yeah, man, tap in with the journey. It's a young kid just chasing the dreams, and we going to make it happen. Yeah. And, just join on, bro. We got some amazing things that we're doing. We also work with a nonprofit, so we travel around the world, and we give back to people in need. We build water around the country, so we... With the cause of the national.
Congrats to that too, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Yes, so we have our high school tour. We've been going around. We went to Chicago, your city, beautiful city. You feel what I'm saying?
Been there.
We went to Atlanta. We went to Baltimore. We went to the DMV. I was able to go back home and perform in New York, and we setting it up with my high school to go back to my high school and perform, bro.
I know that dude.
Man, bro, you feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of beautiful things that are happening, and with that being said, bro, I also want to give flowers out real quick because I can never, bro. I'm nothing without the people around me, bro. Yeah. Pierce, from I met you, bro, you have always been literally one of the most hardest working people I know. You're my brother, bro. I literally seen you from like college, freshman year to senior year, grow from like, you know what I'm saying, like a young freshman to like the man that you are now, bro. And it's inspiring, your determination, how intelligent you are, your drive. You make your family proud, the people around you proud. And I promise you, bro, you are like a symbol of hope and perseverance and what being a good person, hard work, and staying true to it means, bro. So real stuff, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
Me tear up,
man. For real.
Yeah,
bro, for real.
You speaking facts though, bro.
Jock, man. Jock, bro.
Yeah. From
the jump, bro. Everything that you've done I didn't know you in Chicago, bro. But when we first met, I already saw who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I resonated with the person that you was. You feel what I'm saying? I've also never seen you without a smile on your face. Yeah. I've never seen you really giving off no energy that you was just angry at the world, bro. You always had this positive energy. You always had this drive, this determination with football, bro. Like you just like a breath of fresh air and like this like light that people just naturally gravitate to. Yeah. Like JOCTOBER became a thing before it was a thing. Like they was yelling at that Cal Lou. You feel what I'm saying?
Remember? You remember that,
bro? The JOCTOBER party. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you remember that?
Hey, that was party of the year.
We was talking about that.
Come on, son. So it's like what you did and how you affect people. I think one of your true, like your most incredible gifts is how you affect people and how you make people feel special and you make people believe in themselves, bro. I've watched you inspire so many people, bro, and I'm just watching from the side. You know what I'm saying? And just applaud to you from being an athlete and being more than the jersey and what they tell you to be. Mm-hmm. Man, you got your podcast, bro. You have a media company. Yeah. This is incredible, bro. And it's only going to keep reaching higher. And your professionalism, bro, and like you really make somebody feel heard and listened to. And then like I was able to share stories today, bro. I have not shared on any sort of public platform,
Some
bro.
shit I ain't even know. You know, you was telling me.
man.
So, bro, I appreciate you, my man. Love, bro.
Love, bro. You know, we
You
locked
already know
there
the
for
vibe.
11,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Appreciate
Hey,
you, brother.
man, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wayne Deezy though,
Hey,
man.
Deezy,
Yeah, man. We
For real.
Got to go to the
Bro.
building, man.
Dude, bro.
hey, we here, man. I appreciate y'all.
JOCTOBER, Deezy in the building, man. Make sure y'all keep liking, subscribing. Got some
sir.
couple soon, man. See
Come
y'all
on, man.
next week.
Takes time,
Next
baby.
week.
Yes, sir.
Takes time.
It ain't easy being me, but they think so. I know my bitch want me to get that mink coat. Hey, bottles for the bitches over at Winko. I do too much, baby, I can't be no weak.